Hello, lovely people. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you keep coming back, you're much appreciated. My name is Unwa and I am a teens coach. This is another video in our series. Actually, I'm just continuing the shooting from the previous video. But then, this is another video in our series on mental health. Let's get right into the video. So we're going to be speaking concerning the reaction video that I did previously. If you've not seen it, the link is going to pop up now. So you can click on that and just watch it. But then we're going to be talking about mental health in adults. We've looked at the one for younger children. We've looked at teenagers and young youth, which was a reaction video that was very self-explanatory. And then now we're looking at it for adults. So you know how most times, whenever we think about mental health, it looks as if it's something far away, or for those of us that are Africans, we think it is a Caucasian thing. It's far from us. I mean, black don't crack. But let me announce to you that black don't only crack, black shatters. Yes, black has the tendency to shatter. So in as much as we know that we might be strong, we can shoulder a lot of things, but you don't need to carry much more than you can bear. Okay? There are things we can do, there are ways to handle situations, especially when you've realized that you are biting much more than you can chew. Let it out. Okay? Let it out. The first thing I would like to say is mind your mind. The mind is the most active place, the most active center ever. That's where your imaginations are brewed. That's where your fantasies are brewed. That's where your thoughts are brewed. So it's always working. It is always working. And God gave us our imaginations for a reason. It's there for you to think big, and it's also there for you to think good thoughts. But now, situations and things happen to us, and then thoughts just leads to thoughts that before you know it, you are slipping deeper and deeper and deeper into a particular problem that will now lead to depression, and then before you know it, suicide. We might think that as parents or as adults, there is nothing we can't bear. Life keeps dishing out situations and circumstances at us, and you feel, bring it on, there's nothing I can cope with. But honestly, we've been built to take in just as much as we can take in. And that's why there is a God factor. That's why there is family factor. There are friends factor. God did not build us to survive by ourselves. He built us in such a way that we will need another, that we will need Him or need another person that He has sent our way to help us. Mind your mind. Your mind works based on the things you feed your mind with. What are you constantly feeding your mind with? When you hear many people speak concerning, especially concerning this year 2020, you find out that people had panic attacks, people slipped into depression, there was anxiety overload. I wasn't left out. True, I wasn't left out, because I found out that I was beginning to ingest much more than I was supposed to. So how does your mind work? It works from the things you feed it, the things you are listening to, the things you are watching, and the things you allow your mind to roam on. That is how your mind keeps. You are feeding it constantly, and it cannot be idle. Your mind cannot be idle. You are either thinking of football or you are thinking of fashion. You are thinking of something. So what have you been feeding your mind with? When you realize that you are slipping into a stage that you shouldn't slip into, you are becoming afraid, you are panicking, it's time to shut it down. So stop watching, stop listening. Stop your mind from roaming that far. Change it. Change what you are constantly feeding your mind with. Then secondly, the next thing I would love to talk about is talk. Talk. Keep talking. Talk about it. Talk about the situation. Talk about how you are feeling. Talk about the emotions that you are feeling right now. Vent, rant, whatever it is you will call it. But everyone needs someone they can rant to, rant at. Rant. You know, there's my siblings. I'm sure they're just tired of me. So once something just happens to me and I just need to rant, you know what I do? I get my phone and I record my rant. I just record it. So sometimes I just record it and I leave it there. It is my rant. It's not your rant. I needed to rant. So I'm just ranting at an imaginary somebody. But then also, in case I need somebody to contribute or send me, it's going to be fine. Say something to me, then I send it to my sisters. They listen to it and then they are saying something, oh, it's fine, it's going to be okay or something. But then I rant. And when you see that you are slipping into a place that you shouldn't slip into, get help. See, it is better that your senses are intact than for you to be feeling,
no, you want me to go talk to a shrink? I'm not going to do that. Therapy for what? No, it's all those people that go for therapy. I don't go, I'm fine, I don't need therapy.
hey, get help. Get help. We have specialists, people that deal with things like this. Get help. From the last video, you realize that the woman said she herself started slipping into depression. But thank God that their government there paid so much attention to mental health. And here, and I know in many other countries, we have specialists, people that are mental health specialists. They are doctors, mental health doctors, whom you could go speak to. So get the necessary help you need. Go speak to somebody. And I know Africans, we can pray for Africa. But yes, we cannot overemphasize the place of prayer in everything. Pray. Pray for yourself, pray for your children, pray for your young adults. Keep praying. We pray about everything, and that's the way to go. Keep on praying. So those are just the basic 4 tips. Mind your mind. What are you constantly feeding your mind with? Number 2, talk about it. Talk about the emotions you are feeling. How are you feeling currently? Speak about it. Talk about it. Number 3, get help. We have mental health doctors that could help at every point in time. Then lastly, pray about it. Then when we talk about it also, you find out that you find the root cause. You find out what is actually bothering you. Not that sometimes you're just panicky. You're panicking. What is going on? Why am I this panicked? You don't know what is causing it, but when you talk about it, you find time to go through these things, you realize you're able to single out what is causing the panic attacks or what's making you slip fast into depression. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you love this video, please do not forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up, and you just might consider subscribing to our channel if you've not done so already. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to be seeing you all in the next one. Bye-bye.